The natural world is a tapestry woven with an astonishing array of life. Animals so peculiar, so seemingly outlandish in their appearance that they could have sprung from the pages of a science fiction novel. Join me, dear viewer, on a journey to the farthest corners of the Earth as we encounter the most bizarre and wonderfully strange animals our planet has to offer. Prepare to be amazed, perhaps even a little bewildered, as we unveil the top 10 weirdest-looking wild animals on Earth. Our journey begins in the vast, wind-swept steppes of Central Asia, home to an animal that seems to have wandered out of a prehistoric world. This is the saiga antelope, an animal immediately recognizable by its most prominent feature, that extraordinary oversized nose. The saiga's nose serves a vital purpose in its harsh environment. During the scorching summers, the saiga's enlarged nasal passages act as air conditioners, cooling the blood before it circulates to the brain. And in the frigid winters, the intricate network of blood vessels within the nose warms the air before it reaches the lungs, preventing frostbite. As the saiga migrates across the dusty plains, its nose acts as a filter, trapping dust and debris before it can reach the lungs. Sadly, the saiga antelope, once a common sight across the steppes, is now critically endangered, facing threats from habitat loss and poaching. Their future hangs in the balance, a stark reminder of the fragility of life in even the harshest environments. From the sun-drenched plains to the dense rainforests, our next encounter takes us to the island of Madagascar, a haven for unique and unusual wildlife. Here, shrouded in the shadows of the night, dwells a creature as fascinating as it is misunderstood, the ai, with its piercing amber eyes that seem to glow in the darkness, bat-like ears that twitch at the slightest sound, and a perpetually surprised expression. The ai is truly a creature of the night. But it is the ai's long, skeletal middle finger that truly sets it apart. The ai uses it to tap on trees, listening intently for the telltale sounds of grubs and insects hidden beneath the bark. Once located, it uses its sharp teeth to gnaw a hole in the wood and inserts its elongated middle finger to extract the unsuspecting prey. Sadly, the ai has long been feared and persecuted by local communities, its unusual appearance leading to superstitions and myths. Our journey into the bizarre now takes us underground to the hidden world of tunnels and burrows, where we encounter a creature that seems to defy the very laws of nature. This is the star-nosed mole, a small subterranean mammal whose appearance is both startling and ingenious. Imagine, if you will, a creature whose nose is not a nose at all, but a fleshy pink star, writhing and pulsating with life. The star nose is covered in 22 fleshy appendages, called amaze organs, each one packed with thousands of tiny sensory receptors. These receptors allow the star-nosed mole to see its world in exquisite detail, not with sight, but with touch. As it burrows through the darkness, its star nose probes and examines its surroundings, searching for food. Earthworms, insects, even small fish. Nothing escapes the sensitive touch of this remarkable organ. In fact, the star-nosed mole is the fastest-eating mammal on Earth, capable of identifying and devouring prey in a matter of milliseconds. Chapter 4: The Leaf-tailed Gecko, Master of Disguise in the Canopy. Our next destination takes us to the lush rainforests of Madagascar, where we encounter a master of camouflage, a creature so perfectly adapted to its surroundings that it seems to vanish into thin air. This is the leaf-tailed gecko, a reptile whose appearance is both bizarre and beautiful. With its flattened body, mottled brown and green coloration, and intricate patterns that mimic the texture of bark, the leaf-tailed gecko is practically invisible against the backdrop of the rainforest. But it is its namesake feature, the tail, that truly elevates it to the rank of camouflage champion. The leaf-tailed gecko's tail is broad and flat, shaped like a decaying leaf, complete with veins, notches, and even blemishes. This uncanny resemblance to a dead leaf provides the gecko with the perfect disguise, allowing it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings, and when threatened it can shed its tail as a distraction, the wriggling appendage buying precious time for the gecko to escape. Chapter 5: The Blobfish, Denizen of the Deep. From the lush canopies of the rainforest, we plunge into the cold, dark depths of the ocean, where the pressure is crushing and sunlight barely penetrates. It is here, in this alien world, that we encounter a creature so unusual, so seemingly out of place, that it has been dubbed the ugliest animal in the world. This, my friends, is the blobfish. Its gelatinous pink body, devoid of muscle and bone, seems to melt into a puddle of sadness, but I assure you this unfortunate appearance is merely a consequence of decompression. The blobfish is adapted to life at extreme depths where the pressure is over 100 times greater than at sea level. Its body, lacking a rigid skeleton, is perfectly suited to withstand these crushing forces. In its natural habitat, the blobfish is a master of energy conservation, floating effortlessly above the seabed, waiting patiently for unsuspecting prey to drift by. So, while the blobfish may not win any beauty contests, it is a fascinating example of adaptation to extreme environments. Chapter 6. The Axolotl, the Smile of Eternal Youth. Our journey now takes us to the ancient waterways of Mexico, where we encounter a creature that seems to defy the very process of aging. This is the axolotl, a salamander with a secret. It remains in its larval form throughout its entire life. Imagine, if you will, a creature with the feathery gills of a tadpole and the sleek body of a salamander, forever frozen in a state of perpetual youth. Its most endearing feature, however, is undoubtedly its permanent smile. The axolotl's skull never fully develops, giving it a perpetually youthful appearance. But don't let its childlike features fool you. The axolotl is a master of regeneration. It can regenerate lost limbs, its tail, even parts of its heart and brain, with astonishing speed and precision. Sadly, the axolotl is critically endangered in the wild, facing threats from habitat loss, pollution, and the introduction of invasive species. Chapter 7. The shoebill stork, prehistoric predator of the Nile. Our next encounter takes us to the swamps and marshes of East Africa, where we encounter a bird so prehistoric in appearance, so imposing in stature, that it seems to have stepped straight out of a dinosaur diorama. This, my friends, is the shoebill stork, a bird whose very presence commands respect and perhaps a touch of fear. Imagine a bird that stands over 5 feet tall, with plumage the color of slate, and a wingspan that can reach over 8 feet. But it is the shoebill's most prominent feature, its massive shoe-shaped bill, that truly sets it apart. The shoebill is a patient hunter, standing motionless for hours on end, its piercing gaze scanning the water for a sign of movement. Then, with lightning speed, it strikes, its massive beak slamming shut on its prey with bone-crushing force. Fish, frogs, even baby crocodiles, nothing is safe from the shoebill's deadly embrace. The shoebill stork, a creature both ancient and awe-inspiring, reminds us that the natural world is full of surprises. Chapter 8. The glass frog transparency in the rainforest. Our journey into the extraordinary continues as we venture deep into the rainforests of Central and South America, where the air is thick with humidity and the canopy teems with life. Here, amongst the vibrant foliage, we encounter a creature of such delicate beauty, such ethereal transparency, that it seems to blur the line between the visible and the invisible. This, my friends, is the glass frog. Imagine, if you will, a frog so small that it could fit comfortably on your fingertip. Its skin, a translucent emerald green, so clear that you can see its internal organs pulsing with life. The glass frog spends most of its life clinging to the underside of leaves, high above the forest floor. Its translucent skin allows it to blend seamlessly with its surroundings, making it practically invisible to predators. Its eyes, which protrude from its head like tiny golden beads, provide exceptional peripheral vision, allowing it to detect the slightest movement both above and below. Chapter 9. The red-lipped batfish strutting the ocean floor. Our penultimate encounter takes us to the warm waters of the Galapagos Islands, where we encounter a fish that seems more interested in a night out on the town than swimming in the ocean. This, my friends, is the red-lipped batfish, a creature whose flamboyant appearance and unusual locomotion have earned it a reputation as the underwater fashionista. Imagine, if you will, a fish with a body shaped like a pancake covered in rough brown scales. But it is the red-lipped batfish's facial features that truly steal the show. Its lips, bright red and perpetually pursed as if it were applying lipstick, give it an air of perpetual disapproval. This fish is not a very strong swimmer. It prefers to walk along the ocean floor, using its modified pectoral fins like stubby little legs. These fins, resembling tiny clawed hands, allow the red-lipped batfish to scuttle across the sand, searching for small crustaceans and other invertebrates to eat. Chapter 10. The Yeti Crab, farming the abyss. Our final encounter takes us to the very edge of the known world, to the depths of the Pacific Ocean, where hydrothermal vents spew forth superheated water, and life exists in a delicate balance with extreme conditions. It is here in this alien landscape that we encounter a creature so bizarre so otherworldly in appearance that it seems to have been plucked from the pages of a science fiction novel. This, my friends, is the Yeti crab. Imagine, if you will, a crab with a body covered in dense, silky white fur, resembling the mythical Yeti of the Himalayas. This fur, however, is not hair at all, but a colony of chemosynthetic bacteria that the Yeti crab cultivates for food. The Yeti crab, a creature that thrives in one of the most extreme environments on Earth, reminds us that life is tenacious, adaptable, and full of surprises. Outro, until next time, keep exploring. So, we come to the end of our journey, a whirlwind tour of the weird and wonderful creatures that inhabit our planet. From the wind-swept steppes to the depths of the ocean, we've encountered animals that defy expectations and challenge our understanding of the natural world. I hope these encounters have sparked your curiosity and ignited a sense of wonder for the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Until next time, keep exploring.